Welcome back to the Oddcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Ricky.
And we're just two odd dudes who decided to start a podcast.
And today we're talking about fashion faux pas.
Which seems about right given what we're wearing right now.
These are my cool man glasses.
I did not realize that that's probably what you were doing when you gave me this hat to wear and that you wore these.
Yeah, it looks funny with your tie.
It does. I feel like either like...
You just put it on.
Yeah.
You just agreed.
Well, I was thinking about it and I was like, what do I look like? Do I look like a... I feel like a lot of movie directors wear hats and also a button-up and tie, or like coaches on a baseball team. Maybe not a tie.
I don't think coaches on baseball teams wear ties.
No?
No.
I don't know.
They normally wear a jersey.
What do I look like? What is this?
You
a director?
You look like a guy in a movie that committed a white-collar crime, but then is trying to get away from the cops.
Oh, yeah.
So his instinctive move is, I'll put a hat on.
Who has very distinct ears, so he covered them up with headphones.
Exactly. He's like, I'm just a tourist, just walking through the streets.
And the FBI just runs by him because they didn't really recognize his ears, even though his whole face is exposed.
And they're like, hey, that guy's pretty odd.
What, and I just look at him, stay odd, you FBI agents, you. What kind of a crime, what kind of a white-collar crime would I commit? Tax fraud?
Yeah.
I don't think I have the mathematical intellect for tax fraud.
That's okay. You just look like you did. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you had someone else do it for you.
I'm the fall guy.
Yeah, you were the guy that convinced someone else to be your fall guy and do all of the bad things for you, but it's your money.
Oh,
you're making the money.
I told them that I would be the fall guy if they gave me a cut.
Yeah.
In real life, I'm going to turn them in.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they did a crime, and I'm going to get their
money.
money.
You're wearing the tie.
Yeah, exactly. And I deserve the money because I wear a tie.
Well, today we're talking about do's and don'ts of men's fashion, which is why we're wearing these wonderful, I'm wearing these wonderful glasses, and Alex is wearing a hat with
a tie,
a button down and a tie. And we're going to talk about whether that's okay or not, whether you should do it,
or
if you should only do it for tax evasion purposes.
I've never done this before.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about whether you should do it.
Yeah. Fashion faux pas.
Fashion faux pas.
Father fashion faux
Fashion popes.
Fashion Pope Francis.
Let's see if you should wear a pope hat.
Definitely not. But maybe if you're in the kitchen, because it kind of looks like a chef's hat.
It does look like a chef's hat.
Yeah.
Let's get to the Oddcast. Let's start us off. I'm going to take these glasses off because I can't see anything. It's too dark in here. And but I do think they're cool. These are my cool guy glasses.
Yeah, your Blaze glasses.
Yep. They're for my alter ego Blaze. They're blenders. You've probably seen them on Instagram ads. Not a sponsor.
That'd be cool. Where you got them?
No, I got
blenders.
Yeah, I got them from Zoomies. They're in Zoomies now, apparently.
Really? I'm gonna be real. I thought those were like an off-brand something off of Amazon that you got.
It's a real brand.
Are they nice?
I ordered the ones that you wear.
Yeah.
When you're Xander.
Yeah.
I ordered those for Amazon, off Amazon for my 90s party.
Right.
And they didn't show up in time. They got delayed.
Oh, okay.
And so I went to Zoomies and we were there for something else. And I was like, those are pretty cool. I'll wear those. I like them. I wear them every time I go to the lake. They cover my whole face, so I don't have any sun coming in. They're just gigantic.
We need to get Paul and Israel a pair.
They got to get themselves a pair.
Yeah, okay.
They have to earn their name, and once they've earned their name, then they can get a pair. You got to have the name first.
Okay.
We're Blaze and Xander.
Israel not earned the name Izzy? Because we talked about that one.
He didn't seem very about it.
He has to be like, well,
yeah. He's got to be cool with it.
Well,
it's his name.
We'll see if he ever manifests the name like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep wearing this hat because, one, it looks ridiculous, but two, I love it. Because if you can't see, if you're listening with your eyes, this hat has a fanny pack built into the hat. Look at this. And look at the bills down, fanny pack right there.
What?
If you're listening or watching with your ears, you can hear me moving it. See?
I was looking at visors the other day.
Zip up real quick
before
you do that.
Oh, that was something I forgot to ask the people if it was okay for us to wear visors.
Yeah, you didn't ask them.
I totally forgot about that one.
We'll argue.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, but I was looking at visors the other day because I was thinking, what if I made a secret custom visor for Ricky? And they have a visor with a fanny pack.
That's pretty cool. I wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, I figured you would.
A hat with a fanny pack.
Would you wear a fanny pack? No, wait. Sorry. Would you just wear a visor with me if we went golfing?
That's what I was going to say. we'll just get right into it. The only time I think it's appropriate for a man to wear a visor, a man, specifically a man, because we're talking about men's fashion.
Men's fashion.
Not talking about females, because females, they can make it look good when they get the high pony going out the back.
Right.
Men fashion, male fashion, golf. That's it. That's the only time a man could wear a visor.
What about tennis?
Nope.
Why can't they wear it in tennis?
Because tennis has very cool looking tennis hats.
They do?
Yeah,
what do they look
so
like?
Does golf,
I thought they were visors.
No, I don't see a lot of tennis players wearing visors. They wear a lot of headbands.
They do wear headbands.
I don't think I've ever seen a tennis player wearing a visor though.
I'm gonna look this up.
You can look it up. But anyways, you asked me a question, and that's my opinion. Visors on men only appropriate on the golf course, but they also have to have the whole matching outfit.
I have a research.
Okay.
A Google Science.
Okay, go ahead. Even though we've been very clear, you shouldn't just Google things.
Absolutely not.
But
in
we
this
do all the
case,
time.
we're going to.
Go ahead.
For the sake of the podcast, Google is objective truth.
Yeah, for sure.
So, here's the question that was posed to www.rookieroad.com.
Yep, for
tennis section.
Okay.
Do tennis plays have to? Yep. Do tennis plays have to wear visors?
This seems like a very credible source.
It is. I think so.
Yeah.
Are they talking about plays as in like when they play, they hit the ball and then it comes back and then they,
Don't know. You're doing the research. I can't see it.
Tennis players can choose to wear a visor, a cap, or no hat at all.
Well, yeah, we know they could choose that. We know they have the option. It doesn't mean they should. I'm saying that tennis players shouldn't. They can wear a headband. I don't think all sports require a headband. I don't think there are very few basketball players, I think, that can actually make a headband look appropriately worn, but also still fashionable.
But tennis players could.
Tennis players can do it.
Interesting.
Soccer players, they wear the little headband. It really looks like a girl's headband, but they have really long hair and they do it. They make it look good.
Okay. What about a volleyball player? Are they allowed any sort of headwear?
No, I don't think when I played volleyball, I wasn't allowed to have anything on.
But we're talking about what would look appropriate, because this is right now we're diving into your.
No, it wouldn't look appropriate.
Nothing.
No.
You're not allowed to wear not even a headband.
I would say no, because you got to think about also the functionality.
Yeah.
You still have to keep functionality involved if we're talking sports. Something up on your head when your sport is hitting a ball that's floating in the air, which requires your eyes to see it.
Yeah.
That's an
What about a
obstruction
backwards ball cap?
That's definitely not allowed.
That's not allowed?
No.
Okay.
Maybe sand volleyball.
You know what would be the worst?
That would be appropriate.
Yeah, that's fair. Like you're on the beach and you're shirtless and you have a backwards cap and the
but
glasses you're wearing.
Only if you have a six-pack. That'll make the rules.
What about a 5-pack?
Well, I do make the rules, but
Could you do it if you had a 5-pack?
yeah, I think it's appropriate.
That'd be really hard to do.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
You just work out one
Get one
side.
removed.
Yeah.
So, we pose these questions.
We pose questions, yep.
Well, you pose these questions to the people.
I did.
And we'll talk about these.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go in order.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I've got some thoughts. You've got some thoughts. I've got some people that texted me some thoughts about the thoughts that we're
gonna share.
Yeah. Let's start with number 1. Okay? Sorry that Alex just punched you all in the ears. Is it okay for a man to wear jorts? For those that don't know, that are not cultured in the hip lingo of the youths, jorts are jean shorts.
Yep.
Did you already look at these?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah. Oh, I looked a little bit at what the answers were.
37% of people said yes.
That's crazy. But it makes sense to me because I feel like they are being sold a whole lot more in up and coming whatever. I think jorts on men is something we're going to be seeing a lot of and are starting to see more of recently.
Yeah. Okay, but we have to be clear on this.
Right. Is it appropriate?
But jorts, we have to define. Jorts are not cut-off jeans that you've made into shorts.
Okay.
Jorts are just jean shorts that you buy as jean shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Different because I went into Tilly's this week because I shop at Tilly's because their shorts and their jeans fit great and I like their t-shirts. Leave me alone. I know I'm 26. It's fine. Okay? Tilly's had cut-off jeans in the shape of shorts. Now, we have to be really clear. Are those jorts? Because they were clearly intended to be jeans. They're tight like jeans. They fit like jeans in your legs and everything. But they are cut and ruffled Like a rip hole in a jean that you would buy as ripped jeans.
Right. I
don't think those are jorts.
I think they're jorts.
I don't.
Because they were all, you said they were clearly intended to be jeans, like long jeans, but they were also clearly intended to be shorts by the people who made them because they made them as shorts.
I think that they just messed them up and they were like, what can we do with these? Cut the legs off.
all the messed up bottom hem jeans. They're just like, whoa.
What do we do with it? I got a great idea. We should sell them.
Next thing you know, they're selling jean leg warmers. They're just the bottom.
Just the bottom half you could buy.
It's ones that they're trying to rip the knee, and they ripped it a little too much.
Okay, here's what I'd say. I would say in our understanding, we could say they're jorts.
Yeah.
But I would say when we are talking about the common vernacular of the term jorts, it's not what we mean.
But here's my question.
If we're talking about the appropriateness of jorts.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
In that situation,
right.
I understand the common vernacular is things that were like
it's the thing that your dad wears.
Yeah, exactly.
Not your dad.
Yeah, my dad doesn't wear
anybody
jorts.
That's listening, their dad has probably at one point in their life worn jorts.
Or currently wearing them.
Yeah. Probably as you're listening to this podcast, text your father right now and ask if he's wearing jorts.
And if he's wearing jorts, have him send a photo and then send it to us because that would be awesome.
The only other thing that a father is wearing are jeans or cargo pants.
Yep, that's true.
That's it.
That's why whenever I become a father, I'm gonna get rid of everything else.
Or if you're listening to this at like 1 or 2 in the morning, your dad is probably in the kitchen in his tidy whities eating cereal.
Wow, that sounds like the life.
Because dads do that.
Yeah. What kind of cereal is he eating? He's probably eating,
I don't know,
like Cheerios.
Yeah. Honey Nut because he's getting wild. Yeah. I'm feeling good tonight.
Don't tell your mother.
Don't tell Mom. We got the Honey Nut Cheerios sitting in the back corner of the cabinet.
Oh, man. Okay, so when we're talking appropriateness, I don't think either are appropriate.
Really?
I don't think I think the cutoffs, first of all, I'm going to be real. I'm a skinny jean wearer.
Yep.
I think it's wrong when you wear skinny jeans that have been cut off at the knee and ruffled because they're
into shorts, yeah.
Yeah, like jorts in general, I think have to be a little bit more baggy.
Okay.
But specifically, the ones that are cut off that look like they're just skinny jeans up top, they look so weird.
Yeah. It doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right at all.
Okay, so let's just talk about let's move past those.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the common jort. The loose-fitting Levi's style jort.
Yeah.
It cuts off at or below the knee because that's how they wear them.
Yep. Yeah.
We're not talking about, hip young whippersnappers trying to pull off some short jorts.
Yeah.
Okay? We're talking about the normal jort. Is it ever appropriate? In your opinion.
Yeah.
You vote
If you're a gangster, I think, yeah.
If you're a gangster, okay. Any other situations?
No other situations.
Not at all.
No.
Okay. I think we disagree. I voted yes.
You voted yes?
Yeah. I think
what situations? Is it just dads?
You had to be a dad.
Do you agree with gangsters?
Not a dad, I would say gangsters, yeah, because they do. And I wouldn't disagree with a gangster because I would die, right? But I would say if you are a dad, you can't be a dad of one kid. It has to be at least 2 kids.
Yeah.
You have to have at least 2 kids, okay? And you have to rock dad jokes consistently. And you have to wear an assortment of graphic tees that your kids have bought you on Father's Day.
And you have to tuck it in.
No, you don't have to tuck it in.
No, you have to tuck it in.
You do not have to tuck it in.
You always tuck it in with the beer belly.
They don't all have beer bellies, Alex. That is stereotypical. Which I'm trying to stay away from.
You're definitely not trying to stay away from. You're talking about only dads are allowed to wear this. That's a stereotype right there.
That's not a stereotype. That's just a classification. You're saying all have to have...
That's a stereotypical classification.
You're saying they have to have beer bellies. That's inappropriate.
That's classic dad.
No. That's not a classic dad.
That's a classic dad that wears jorts.
On a sitcom, maybe. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real
dad.
Hey,
sitcoms base dads off of classic stereotypical dads.
No, they base it off of what people want to see.
That's true.
Different.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm saying at least a dad of 2. And he has to wear like an old Navy style T-shirt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like
the
just
flag
like,
or something.
Yeah, flag or just some graphic style tee that's kind of ill-fitting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boxy arms.
Yeah, very boxy.
Yeah.
Not form-esque at all.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing. In my opinion, if you really want this to be great, you just got to full lean into it. you got to wear the Nike Monarchs with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the classic Nike dad shoe.
Yeah.
If you wear that with your jorts, I'm not even going to say anything.
Those are the white ones with the N on the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, those are New Balance.
What?
Yeah, man.
What are these?
No, you got look it up.
I'm looking them up.
I told you about these before.
You're right. You told me I should put them on the
Nike
thing, but I
Monarchs.
didn't.
They're like they look like the ones with the N on them, but it's a Nike version of them.
Nike Monarchs shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's just the classic dad.
Ooh.
If you wear those with jean shorts, the jorts, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything.
I thought there's a pair on here that's green on top. That's pretty nice. But I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm saying that in that situation is okay. If you are anything else, not okay. You should not wear the jorts.
Yeah. Dads, gangsters. Gangsters, you can't wear the Monarchs.
But here's the difference between the dad and the gangsters. The gangsters wear it to like mid to low calf.
Yeah.
That's how they wear. Don't wear jorts that long.
No.
It should hit your knee.
Well, I think that's
Mid-knee.
because they wear the waist lower too.
I don't know. I think they're also pretty long.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
They could be.
They look real. They look like jeans that they just cut into jorts.
Here's my question.
That they re-sewed.
But they're really long. They're not the tight-fitting ones. They're the loose jeans that they. Here's my question.
Yep.
Where do they get those?
I don't know.
I've been to the mall.
There's got to be a certain store.
Nowhere in the mall is selling that.
You been to the mall where gangsters are though?
No.
That's the problem, probably.
Yeah, dang it.
You got to go to a different mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think jorts are fine for a select group of people. But this brings us into a good segue into our next conversation.
Right.
Because we're going to disagree over this.
I think so.
And I think you disagree with the people.
You think I disagree with the people?
I know you disagree with the people.
I don't disagree with the people.
What length of short is most appropriate for men?
Yeah. I think I do.
We had 5, 7, 9, and 11. You said 5.
Did I?
Yeah.
I knew I hit either 5 or 7.
Yeah. I would say 7 is the most appropriate for men.
Okay. I get that.
Because that was the question.
Yeah.
The most appropriate. Now, I did receive some comments towards me.
Yeah.
Not about my fashion wardrobe, but just towards me, outside of what we were able to see here. And people were, older people I know, were very adamant that 5-inch shorts, or inseam, I guess, is really what you measure.
Right.
Is too short for most men. Now, I do have to say this. This is not an offensive thing.
Are you saying it at me? Because if
I
you
am.
are, then I think I know what's coming.
I am. I'm just saying that the problem with saying that they're the most appropriate is 5-inch shorts look a lot different on someone my height compared to someone your height.
Because I have much more legs showing.
Yeah, and you have long legs, and I have short, stubby legs. So like we are like the epitome of opposite in that.
Right.
Average height, stubby legs. Taller height, long legs.
Yeah, so like maybe a 9-inch inseam looks the same on me as a 5-inch inseam does on you.
It's like holding them up, they're completely different. You put them on, it's the same height.
Yeah.
You might be able to go to an 11-inch
yeah.
inseam, and we'll still fall the same height. But so I don't think for some people, I think you can pull off a 5-inch inseam.
Yeah.
But I think the most appropriate that I would say this is what they should wear, men's fashion, 7-inch. I think it's the most well-rounded.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's the middle of the road.
See,
But you voted 5.
Yeah, that's because I would wear 5 inches.
Yeah.
Because I like them.
That's a short.
I like short shorts.
But what would you wear that to? Like, what would you wear that to?
The outdoors. If I was playing pickleball.
Okay.
Or if I was, playing.
But are you
ball.
talking like you're talking like more athletic?
Well, no,
shorts.
I mean like if I'm going to if I'm hanging out at the park with some friends. Well, you don't do that anymore?
Here's such a if I'm hanging out at the
That's
park.
what I do. When I hang out at the park,
When's the last time you just went to the park just to hang out?
Maybe a month ago. A month ago I was in Puerto Rico. 2 months ago when I went to the park to play pickleball.
See but that's not just at the park hanging out. You made it sound like
that is at the park hanging out.
You made it sound like you were just sitting on a bench at the park,
trying to make friends.
Hey, you guys want to hang out and talk?
You like my shorts?
You can't be a man without kids and go to the park just to sit there and have 5-inch shorts on. People are going to think weird things about you.
Whatever, man. Yeah, the conversation started.
You can play pickleball. That's fine, but you can't just sit on the bench outside of the swings. looking for friends with 5-inch shorts.
Absolutely not. Especially if
That's how you get arrested.
you're facing the playground area. You can't do that. That's 9-inch shorts though. Totally fine.
But 11-inch, no one's gonna think it's another thing.
No
about
one's
you.
yeah.
Oh,
They'll just think you're a normal guy.
So I got a story for you. So I went to Tilly's. Oh, all right. We're just not a sponsor. Dr. Pepper not a sponsor.
Dr. Pepper official sponsor.
I am in need of some shorts, or was in need of some shorts.
Yes.
And like I said, I shop at Tilly's because I love RSQ's stuff, and that's one of the brands I have there.
Yep. RSQ.
RSQ.
Oh, okay.
They're great. Their pants are great. Moving on. They have shorts.
Yeah.
And shorts are a hard one for me because, like, there's the guys, typically more frat guy-esque, that are, like, wearing chino shorts.
Yep.
But they're like a faded kind of chino short. You know what I'm talking about? That's like,
yes.
And they're going to wear, like, a salmon short.
Yep.
That's not me. Like, but they're going to wear it with boat shoes.
Yep.
You know what
it's
I'm talking
frat
about?
boy. Yeah. Frat boy shorts.
They've got a visor on the other way.
Yep.
You know.
By the way,
their name is Chad.
I totally respect those shorts.
Okay.
I respect that outfit. I know the whole outfit you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the boat shoes and the visor.
Right, exactly.
The shirt, you should button it up a little bit more.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, in that realm, fine. That's just not my style. I'm not looking for the salmon short, right? Like, I'm looking for the thing that I can pair with multiple different types of shirt because I'm very versatile in what I want to try and wear, and just figure it out that day. So, the other problem though is like I don't want just blue shorts or tan shorts, and like most of the chinos in most of the places now, like if you're not going yellow or pink, you get blue or tan. Like,
and
that's
it's like a light blue.
Yeah. It's like a powder baby blue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And I don't really want a navy either because that's like, that's formal.
That's too formal. Yeah.
So
what are you going to a wedding in those shorts, man?
So I went to Tilly's, just to see what they had there because I have 2 pairs of shorts there that I really liked. They didn't have that brand anymore, not RSQ. So I was like, whatever, I'll try RSQ shorts. I was there, and when I was there, they've changed all their stuff again. RSQ just changes names of stuff, just willy-nilly. It's just crazy. So you have to read everything. So I was reading it, and instead of having the lengths, like of inches, they had long. Or no. It was well below the knee, below the knee, at the knee, or above the knee, or well above the knee. That was their scale.
They had well below the knee?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they get it.
That's the 11-inch.
Oh my! Okay? Wait, 11-inch?
Yeah, that was the 11-inch shorts. Look at your scale. They called that like well
That's
below
like
the
at the knee.
Yeah, I think this is a little off because there's not much change in this thing from the 9 to the 11. I mean, there's a little.
I see. That's like 2 inches.
There's not a lot. Okay, so, anyways, so then I was like, shoot, dilemma. Like, we're about to talk about this.
Yeah. What are you gonna buy?
What
did you buy? Did you buy?
I'm gonna get there.
Oh.
Okay? So I was like, what do I do? Okay. First of all, I'm a proactive shopper, meaning when I'm looking at shorts and things of that nature, I'm not going to look for what I want to buy until I find it in the appropriate waist size. Because I'm not going to fall in love with something I can't get anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, these ones have it, these ones have it, these ones have it, blah, blah, blah. All good. And I knew I wasn't going to go below the knee.
Yeah.
That's just crazy talk, okay? So then I was like, okay, at the knee. Was it at the knee? Or no, it was like above the knee or well above the knee. I'm like, those are.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just burped. Those are the 2 I'm going to go with. Because I'm not, at the knee, for me, I'm a little shorter. This is like knee to kind of the bottom part of the knee.
Right.
I'm like, those are basketball shorts. Like, I would wear basketball shorts that short or that long. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Well, the problem was the above the knee.
Okay.
They only had in the pink color.
Oh,
they had it in this like not tan. It was like a sand type of color. It was like it just looked weird. And I was like, I ain't about either of those colors. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try the well above the knee.
Oh yeah,
and I did it.
Do you like them?
I bought them.
What color? Are they the ones you're wearing right now?
The ones I'm wearing. I wore black. See, they're pretty.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. I saw you get up from the table earlier today.
Did you see how they get stuck on my leg?
They do get stuck on your leg.
Yeah, I don't like that part about them yet.
Yeah, but then you pulled them down, and I was like, those are good looking shorts.
Thank you. I bought black and blue because that's the only ones they had. In my size. The problem is this is my problem.
Yeah.
I've been working out lately.
Yes,
I've been feeling myself. You
got thicker legs.
My legs are getting bigger. It was one of the reasons about new shorts.
Yeah.
I tried them on. They fit. I did not do a squat test in these shorts.
They fit too good, didn't they?
So whenever I sit down, now I stand up and I look like most teenage girls. Like I'm pulling my shorts down. You saw it at the dinner table earlier. I stood up and I had to like double shimmy both my legs.
I know.
Out of the leg holes of these shorts. They're just riding up on me.
See,
getting too yoked, bro.
See,
getting huge.
As a skinny jean wearer.
Yeah.
I have that problem.
Skinny jeans too.
Yeah, well, I have that problem when I stand up, right? They get, get trapped at the and I don't even have big calves, Shows you how skinny jeans I wear. I got very honestly, most skinny jeans just look like straight jeans on me.
Do you have like skinny taper? They're like skinny and then they get skinnier. Yeah.
Tell you what, they look like loose fitting jeans. It's crazy.
I forgot I was wearing this hat. I just scratched my head and that's it's still on me.
But like I have that problem with the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
But it's nice on the skinny jeans because if you just take one of your feet and push down your
pant
leg,
use your other leg.
Yeah, you can finish it real quick. Mm-hmm. But when you get up from a table and your pants are really short, that's awkward. Because people know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was telling Erica too. The other problem is they're a little tight or they're a little loose at the waist.
Oh.
And then she said, "Welcome to the life of being a girl."
Yep.
And I wasn't sure whether to take that as a compliment or not, but I'm going to choose to.
You're welcome. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I said that. You're welcome.
So, anyways, my whole thing.
Yeah.
I still think 7-inch is the most appropriate short length. And the people agree. Out of all the people, it was the most voted for. Second was actually the 9-inch, and then it was the 5-inch, and last was the 11th.
Right.
So we know people would rather go short than long.
Yeah, for sure.
In the short.
That's what's in right now. And honestly, I think you might be right there with the most appropriate being set. Because I would be the most comfortable if everybody wore at least 7-inch shorts.
Right. Because there's some people you don't want wearing 5-inch shorts.
Like if we had to create a standard, 7-inch is good.
Exactly.
That's fine.
It's the sweet in the middle. You see somebody walk in a 5-inch short, you're like, wow.
That should not have happened. Yeah. Who told you, though? They should lose their business license.
That's how I feel wearing these well above the knees right now. I sit in front of the table, I'm like, I should not be wearing these. I'm showing off way too much inner thigh right now.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying, because there are times when I need to, my thighs are quite white.
That is not where I thought you were going with that. There are times where my thighs are white.
Actually,
are there times where they're not?
No. Pretty much all times, they're very white.
Glow in the dark beacon. He's like, "Where's Alex?" He's like, "Look for the thighs."
We go to laser tag. They got the black lights and laser tag.
Your legs glow.
They'd probably see me from across the place. But it's fine because it would distract them from the lights that are on my chest, so they wouldn't be able to, glow that much.
Shooting at
blind
your legs.
them. Yeah. Oh. The best offense is a good defense.
Your white legs are a defense for you?
Absolutely.
They defend you from laser tag.
Yep.
And from potential threats. Someone's coming to mug you. You're like, look at the thighs.
That's pretty much accurate, yeah.
Oh my god.
Start shooting like crazy.
He's
everywhere.
like blinded.
Yeah.
My eyes. That's the split second you need. You just pop 1 to him.
Yep.
There you go.
Wait, what?
To protect yourself. Someone's got a gun at you?
I thought we were talking about laser tag.
I was. You don't punch people on laser tag?
No. Well, no. Unless I know them really well.
Can't get caught.
Yeah.
No running.
But punching is fine.
Punching's fine. If it was an accident. If
physical
you're tripping
attacks.
Forward.
Uh-huh. And you throw out both your hands in a fist motion because we know it catches you better.
Amen.
Yep,
exactly. Let's keep going. So we're moving on to flip-flops.
Yeah. This is
and
the one.
we know we're going to disagree.
We've disagreed. This has been something you've talked
Have
to
you
me
looked at
about
the numbers on this
times.
one?
I did, but I don't remember them.
All right. What do you think people agreed on?
What were the options?
Always when it's warm at the beach / by the pool. What was the number one vote, do you think?
I think people said when it's warm.
That's actually the least common answer.
Really? What was it? Was it by the beach and pool?
At the beach and by the pool.
Which is your take on it?
That's my take on flip-flops, man. Here's why. Okay? And this is a social stigma. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say two things. One, I'm a basketball player, okay?
Yeah.
The only time we wore anything that was not basketball shoes or sneakerhead-esque type shoes, you're wearing Jordans, showing off the shoe game, is on the way to the game and leaving the game, you wear slides.
Right.
So that once you get there, you change into your gym shoes because you don't wear your gym shoes outside of the court.
Right.
Duh.
Obviously.
Right? So, and I wouldn't, you said sandals or flip-flops. I call those slides. I don't really even count those as flip-flops, and I know other people would, but like most people I know don't wear those like, oh, I'm wearing my flip-flops. They just wear them. It's like a slip-on, right?
I agree. Those are different. Yeah.
Purpose than a flip-flop.
Because I think a sandal or a flip-flop is more of like an outdoors thing. Whereas one of those slides, I feel like you could wear that around the house as like a comfort shoe.
Yeah, it's like a all-terrain slipper.
It is. It is an all-terrain slipper. That's absolutely right.
I just came up with that in my brain right now. That was great.
That was good. Yeah,
I love that.
Tweet that.
So, my take is in agreement with these people.
Right.
I think. But my second part of that's what I was going to get to.
Yeah.
Is the male foot.
Yeah.
On average, should not be exposed because they're not pleasant to look at.
I agree.
They're
I agree partly.
The social stigma, I get it. It's not cool for us. I mean, some people would argue differently, but I'm just saying the common understanding is it'd be weird if we went in to go get our pedicures.
Pedicure.
Yep.
Yeah. I did that once. I did that for a bachelor party once because he was having a shoeless wedding, and I was like, "We're gonna get pedicures," and then like 8 dudes.
Did you feel weird about it?
Oh, absolutely. That being said, my feet have never been softer, and they got rid of my ingrown toenail, and it's never come back. So
I mean,
if that ever happens,
great.
if you ever get an ingrown toenail and you're a dude, just go get a pedicure. It's amazing. I know you feel weird doing it, but it was wonderful.
Yeah. So, but that's my thing. If men regularly got pedicures, then I think, the flip-flop would be more fashion forward for a male. But we're talking about male fashion.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a difference between the fashion and the appropriateness. We bounce back and forth on this.
Right.
Could a dude wear that when it's warm out? Yes.
Yeah.
I think it looks not as great when they're paired with jeans because I think like that kind of sends me a mixed message. It's
are you cold or are you warm?
Right, exactly. Okay. It's like when a girl wears Ugg boots but shorts. I'm like, what's going on here? I think you're confused when you left the house. I think the same when, guys are like, I'm a farmer type man and I'm going to wear my Levi's that are loose fitting, but I'm also going to wear flip-flops. I'm like, getting mixed messages here,
I hear what you're saying. Obviously, that I have a different opinion here.
Right, yeah, because you wear flip-flops.
I wear flip-flops almost daily. No, pretty much daily.
Well, you work at home now.
Yeah.
You mean just at home daily?
Just
you wear your all-terrain slides?
I have office flip-flops, yeah.
You just have one in each room?
They're fuzzy. They're great, yeah. So I wear flip-flops. I wear leather flip-flops. Rainbows, if anybody knows about them. Pretty much every day.
Yep.
It's my summer shoe. I did laundry the other day, and I realized I wore one pair of socks for the entire week and a half. And that was...
Wait, you're going rock climbing. You're not wearing socks with your rock climbing shoes?
I have my own shoes, so you're not supposed to wear socks with them because they're supposed to hug your feet really nice and tight.
Got it.
And if you wear socks,
you have your own
foot
shoe.
Yeah.
That
but
changes
if you're going to rent your own rent shoes, you wear socks. Because one, it respects others, and two, you don't want that on your feet.
Yeah, fungus foot. Then you're not allowed to go get
I'm sure they clean them, but do they really? Like, it's like a bowling alley.
It's like a spray that are like, psh, psh,
exactly.
Clean.
Yeah.
Continue.
But flip-flops, that's where we're Yeah, flip-flops or sandals. Because I'm also a fan of like the Chacos or Tevas, those kind of sandals. I think that's fine per day.
I would add to those.
Yes.
Because we said beach or pool. I wouldn't wear them, but I think those are appropriate hiking.
Oh, Chacos.
The sandals.
Yeah, okay.
The all-terrain sandal.
You have a more specific shoe for every different situation.
Yeah. And that fits with my personality because
it does.
There's at least 30 pairs of shoes upstairs in my closet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So to give you an answer to the like why I wear jeans with flip-flops, that's me saying I want to wear jeans, but I don't want to be too hot. Because the feet, there's like, from what I understand, there's a few places on your body that if exposed are like help you stay more cool. One is your feet, your hands, and then your neck.
And your head, the top of your head.
And top of your head, I didn't know the top of the head was one.
That's why when people do that and wear a hat, I'm even more confused.
Oh.
You got a weird mix going on here, buddy.
Well, I totally get the feet. You know, like when my feet are exposed, I feel so much more cool, both in heat and in style.
Don't throw that one out there. You know it's
I
not
feel
fashionable.
Cool. Listen, you know me. I'm not like a stereotypically fashionable guy.
I think you look like a great bank heister right now.
I do look like a great bank heister.
That's the other crime you committed. You just
steal a bank.
Mastermind a bank robbery.
Yeah.
Genius.
Where would I put it?
I don't know. In the hat. All the money's in the hat.
Oh, not the whole building.
No.
Okay.
And you think you robbed a bank for a hat that only cost you $18.
$18 for this hat?
2odddudes.com.
That's a steal.
That's great.
All
right, keep going.
Where was I?
You
Sandals.
said you were saying you're cool.
Oh, yeah. Well,
in more ways than one.
This goes back to why I'm fine wearing 5-inch shorts, right? I don't know if any of you guys have heard. I'm sure some of you guys have heard about the first like date I had with my wife.
Yeah.
Where I was like, we went hiking, right? This was the first time we were hanging out one-on-one. And I decided I was going to wear a tank top and some of the shortest shorts I own, as well as probably sandals or flip-flops. Like I guarantee you it was either my Chacos or it could have been my flip-flops because I'll hike in flip-flops because I enjoy it because they're comfortable.
I do have to say.
Yeah.
Everything you just said leaned into every stereotype I know about someone that drives a Subaru.
Yeah, for sure. That totally. I drive a Subaru. Like,
fashionably, you fit your vehicle.
I am very. Listen, this is just me. I understand. I'm not everybody's aesthetic.
Right.
And that's fine by me.
Let me ask you this. I know that you. What are you doing over there, man?
There was an earthquake.
There's
I definitely
not flip-flops on over there.
Definitely did not hit this with my boot.
So, I know you will wear them.
Yes.
Would you say it's fashionable
to wear those? To wear flip-flops.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. Yes, in a way. Because fashion is a very subjective thing, right? Like we talked about those.
But being fashionable isn't.
That would be based off of whatever society says is fashionable. Right. Got you. Well, in that case,
what do you feel the stigma is with your flip-flops?
With flip-flops, it depends on the group of people you're around.
Okay.
Right? Like if you're around the Subaru-esque, like we're going to go out hiking and we're going to do all this stuff. We're going to go rock climbing.
REI.
If you're going to REI, yeah. If you hang out with people who are a little bit hippie, you know, they're like, we're going to go camp in my car this weekend.
If you're not sure when their last shower was, it fits.
They would definitely wear flip-flops.
Exactly.
100%. If they wear pants if they wear capris that cinch at the bottom, they would wear flip-flops. Like that's just a thing, you know? Or if they have pants that have a drawstring at the bottom. That like if that's the case, I don't own those, but they would wear flip-flops. You know it's true.
What about the pants I have that match this that zip up at?
No flip-flops. No way. Not even close.
But if they're the hiking ones, I have a pair of hiking pants like that. They would wear the Tevas.
They would. They probably would wear the Tevas, or the Chacos.
Yeah.
So here's my thing with fashion.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know I'm not everybody's typical fashion. That's fine by me. There was a point in college where I decided to get a pair of tie pants. Have you seen those tie pants? You know what I'm talking about?
Harem pants?
My harem pants, yeah. They're very baggy. They look like parachute pants that were designed in an Asian country, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like MC Hammer pants.
Very hippie-esque.
Very hippie-esque, yeah. They're very comfortable. I love them. I bought them as a joke. Like I was like, I'm going to wear these once as a joke. And then I put them on and I was like, I love wearing these.
Right.
I'm going to wear these around the house all the time. But then I also woke up and needed to go to class. And I was like, heck, I'm wearing these to class.
Yeah. So what you're saying, your argument has been not fashion forward, it's comfort forward is really what's important. Because you talked about the heat, the harem pants to class, which, college, you just do whatever and no one's going to notice.
True.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, cool pants, bro," and you're like, "You want a longboard later? I'll meet you at the local Subway."
I had a guy tell me about those pants because the first time he met me, I was wearing those pants, and he told me later, he was like, the first time I met you, you were wearing those pants, and I was gonna comment on them, but you just seemed so confident about those pants that I felt like I couldn't. And that's kind of my idea of what it's not fashion. It's just my personality.
Right.
I'm just like, I'll wear whatever, and as long as it is comfortable and I like it, then I'm like, I don't care what other people like.
Right. Well, a huge part about fashion is just confidence in what you're wearing, right? Because like if you watch fashion shows, which I don't necessarily, but like if you see some of the stuff, because I see it on Twitter or whatever, like some of the stuff's ridiculous, but they're confident. People are like, "Oh, it's brilliant," and you're like, "No, it's kind of dumb." But there's a lot of confidence involved in that. But if we're talking more of like the prototypical fashion,
right,
I would say the average male should not wear flip-flops on the daily
because of their feet.
Because of their feet, and also the practical. Well, that was hard to say. The practical part for me and is in case of a situation, I am not going to be able to be the most effective at helping or protecting or doing any of those things while wearing flip-flops.
Interesting.
Right? And
I get that.
Like, I'm the type of person when I go into a coffee shop or restaurant, I'm not going to sit with my back to the door.
Oh,
ever.
Okay.
Like if I have any way to help it, I will not sit at the seat with my back to the door.
Yeah.
Like, look at our podcast room. Where's the door? You're facing me.
But
I'm facing the door.
If somebody comes in the door, I could smack them real quick.
Well, you wouldn't even know.
Or
I'm gonna know before you know. You're gonna have to see it in my eyes. Can you see the reflection of the door in my eyes?
Yes. No. Wait. No.
All right. Well, this is worth a shot. Do you see my point though? Like
I get
that's the practical. That has nothing to do with fashion. My main one on the fashion is dudes be having ugly feet.
Okay, gotcha.
They should keep those things covered up. Also, shoes are dope, man. Like a lot of people don't like to wear shoes. You're like, oh, my feet are trapped. I'm like, I know fashion is painful sometimes, man. You want to look dope? You wear a dope pair of Jordans. You wear a dope pair of Nikes. I wouldn't buy Adidas, but a lot of Adidas shoes look real cool. But, you just can't you got to choose one or another.
Because you're a strictly Nikes guy.
I'm a Nike person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because, I mean, basketball shoes-wise, they're top-notch.
Yeah.
They just destroy everyone.
Totally agree.
I
don't understand, but I agree
starting
with you.
Starting to level out. But it's not there yet. Nike still dominates that one.
So, here's a question. Because you mentioned the whole, like, I guess, function. Function is important to you. As far as, like, making sure that you can get up and deal with a situation if you need to. What do you say about the people who wear things like Jordans, but they don't tie them?
Yeah, that's a fashion move, right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. When I bought my Jordans, I was like, how am I going to wear these things? Because here's the problem with Jordans, okay? We're getting real into fashion. We're going back to shoes for me. The problem with Jordans, when you tie them, is now because when you tie a shoe, especially a mid to a high top shoe, it puts more pressure at the top of the shoe, right? So you're thinking the angle like this, like your foot, right?
Yeah.
I can't quite do the full angle.
Right.
The pressure's up here. When you move and you push off, right here creases. So you get a crease in the toe box. People who have Jordans don't like creases in the toe box.
Of course, yeah.
So they try and avoid that. So that's why they don't tie them. I still tie my Jordans. Because while I don't want the crease in the toe box, I still want my shoe to be tied.
Yep.
Because I'm a true basketball player. I
that
wouldn't ball in Jordans. I know Jordan did it. I don't know how. They're clunky. I don't know how he did it, but
well, you just can't be caught tripping.
Good one. Good joke. Dad joke. You wearing jorts over there?
I am wearing jorts. They're cut off right below wherever you can see them in the camera.
But then you re-sewed on.
I re-sewed them.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's absolutely right.
So, I tie my Jordans.
Okay, I respect that because that's true to you with the whole like wanting the function.
Mm-hmm. The only shoes I don't tie currently are my Air Max, but they're still snug. Like I could definitely run in them. But the reason I don't tie them is because they're custom and they're a custom color lace that you can't just go buy.
Oh.
And the way Air Max are meant to be worn is not to be tied.
So there are some situations where function goes under fashion.
In those shoes, yeah, but I could still run in those and they wouldn't fall off my feet because they are very tight.
All right.
Like you literally cannot tie them. The lace is not designed long enough to tie. It's designed to pull really tight and just sit there. But
Interesting.
But like if I ran in them, I'd still outrun most people.
Yeah?
I'd outrun anyone in a flip flop.
Do you think that's true?
Oh, 1,000%.
I'm gonna get Usain Bolt over here in a flip flop.
Man,
I'm gonna contact him. I'll just DM him.
See, that guy, honestly though, like to run, the idea of running, it'd be better to run barefoot than a flip flop.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Right.
I agree with you there. The only problem is, what if you step on something like glass?
And we live in Phoenix, Arizona. If you start running barefoot here, you'll die.
Yeah, but
You'll
if we're
die
talking,
because your feet will start melting and you'll melt all the way down and you'll just be a puddle.
that's
Like
a
a
really
cartoon.
good point. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely melted.
Here I was gonna come
melt
at
so
you with a
quick
different.
that your feet will just stick to the asphalt and then you'll be stuck there and you'll be like this. But you won't be moving. You'll be like trying to move, but your feet are stuck to the asphalt. Like,
You didn't move. My whole arms. So while my feet are melting and then
everything else just
to the asphalt
gets stuck too.
the rest of my body freezes because all of my heat has transferred down. 'Cause for those of you who weren't watching and who are when Ricky talked about my feet melting and gluing to the ground, he threw his arms out like he was in the middle of a Frozone run, and then froze like he was actually stuck in ice. Like just like that's what happens if you get glued to the ground. You can't move any other part of your body.
This is how my brain works, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
I think it would have been fun if you were starting to run, but there's nothing happening down the feet.
I would Naruto run it.
You just fall forward.
Yeah.
But then you might peel off.
Anyway, but we're off track now.
But we've been off track this whole time.
Flip flops, I'm a no go. Beach, okay. Pool, for sure. That's whenever you see me wearing them. And when I go to the lake, also okay. But I take them off once I get to the water, because you know. And then, we're not going to argue over this one. But the fashion faux pas that everyone wants to talk about at this point is Crocs.
Oh yeah,
I'm a no.
I'm a yes.
He's a yes. Again, they're rubber touching your foot. It's sweaty. It's gross. I ain't about it.
Did you want to talk about them or no?
No, we already know.
Yeah, those are definitely one of those things that I'm like, I know they're ugly shoes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna rock them because I think they're funny.
I'm just past that. Like if I put that thing on, my feet are sweaty, man. That'd just be gross.
Yeah, they do get a little sweaty.
If
you wear socks with them, it's totally fine.
I feel like your Croc, if you left that on the asphalt too long, you're just standing out there having a conversation in the middle of summer, you probably just melt to the ground too.
I do have friends who left their Crocs outside
Did they evaporate?
No, they didn't. They didn't. They're not rubber. They're like a foam, but they did shrink down like 4 sizes.
See,
he was like, "These look like kid shoes. What's going on?"
All right, last one. You ready?
Yep.
Because you're gonna get hit by this one too. When is it okay for men to wear tank tops?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a steadfast opinion on this one.
All right. You don't,
because I'm a skinny man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a man with big, strong muscles. Which is the one that like
you have little strong muscles.
Yes.
Medium strong muscles.
I have.
What do you think?
What for my arms?
Classify.
We're talking like.
Are they strong? Are they like big, weak muscles?
No, they're not big.
You said
weak.
you weren't
They're
big,
not big
strong.
muscles.
Okay.
I could do 3 sets of 10 pull-ups with them, but I think that's just because I'm a light guy as well.
Just say medium, strong muscles.
We'll say small and useful muscles.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah. Can still
somewhat
protect
toned.
when needed.
Yeah.
Can noodle arm fight someone?
I could also lift myself up very easily.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pull-ups are hard.
Pull-ups are hard, but I don't weigh a whole lot, so it works out. I'm like a flamingo.
But just with your arms, check this out.
What are you doing?
Your flamingo.
Is that a fight?
Instead of the leg, the flamingo leg, that's how your flamingo arm. He's just like one arm's up, one arm's out.
I thought
I'm flamingoing with my arms.
I thought maybe with one arm you were doing a pull-up, and with the other one you were using it to protect. So you're like, I'm flexing on you and punching at you.
Check me out.
You look like a broken rock'em sock'em robot. That's what you look like.
Getting the guy that hits me from the top too. All right, so when is it okay?
To wear a tank top?
Yes. Give me your definitive answer. There's also a hair hanging
I'm
down.
gonna say at the gym/pool.
Okay, that's your answer?
Or if you're like hiking or doing something outdoors that you're gonna be outdoors for a while and you need the heat release.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm also like, in those situations, except the gym, you could also just be shirtless as a dude. And that's fine.
Yeah. Don't be shirtless at the gym. That's weird.
No, definitely not. You shouldn't be short at the gym. That's just like you're just trying to show off, and especially if you look like me, you know. Like if you're a huge, strong dude, you can do it because nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, "Hey, put a shirt on, dude."
You're just like, "What'd you say to me?"
Exactly.
I was talking to that guy over there, the guy doing the one-arm flamingo pull-ups.
He just needs to put on another shirt because we don't want to see that. That's what he needs to do. I wasn't talking to you with your glorious pecs.
Oh my gosh. Well, actually, this has shifted since I first looked at this. Since I voted, I don't remember what I voted. I was just clicking through at this point. The number one answer was anytime.
The sun's out, guns out?
Sun's out, guns out. That was the number one answer. I'm looking through this. Most of them are, it's pretty even. But I would say it definitely leans heavy towards the males saying that sun's out, guns out.
Yeah.
But then second was at the gym, at the beach, pool, or gym. And then last was never. Then was never, and last was when they have big muscles. So nobody cares about the muscles.
What was your opinion? I thought you said never on there.
I think I did, but I didn't mean to click it. But once you vote, it's too late.
I was going to say, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw him in a tank top.
Yeah, I know. I will wear it when I'm going to the beach. I don't typically wear them at the gym.
Yeah.
I'm wearing more like a workout shirt. I like more of a tighter fitting workout shirt. But the main thing for me, like, I work out at my garage now. So right. Normally I start with a shirt, and then it's so hot right now in the gym that ends up just becoming a towel.
Right.
To wipe the sweat away or whatever. For me, I would say that the most appropriate time is the beach, pool, gym. Right. I'm not a suns out, guns out person because like if you're trying to rock a tank top and it's like January 2nd,
right?
I'm going to think you're a weirdo. I think you're like, my default is like, this guy's trying to flex on me. Cause like it's not suns out, guns out then. Like it's December, it's January 2nd. It's pretty cold out, I mean, not here, but most places.
Yeah. Just like 60 degrees outside.
But I did appreciate that people didn't care about the muscles thing. Cause I don't think that,
I know.
To me, that doesn't have an effect. Like it's more of a comfort. I'm a basketball player. Like I said, that we wear tank tops when we play.
Right.
That's just how the sport is played.
Right.
If I'm not playing basketball, and even like now playing basketball, I used to always be like, because that's the only way I knew how to play, because that's how I always played. Now I'm like, whatever, I'll ball on a t-shirt. But like a Nike fabric, doesn't have to be Nike, but that kind of like
a little bit soft and stretchy.
Yeah, the dry fit fabric.
Yeah, I get you on that one.
And I just like those shirts. They feel so soft.
Yeah,
and so many tank tops are like cotton and all scratchy.
Yeah.
I know about it.
So where I wear tank tops, I have recently worn them rock climbing. Because there is a nice like.
That seems functional.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Because I was like, okay, my arms have full mobility because you do a lot of moving your arms up and down and all the way to the sides and everything. This. Yeah, just like you're fighting like a rock'em sock'em robot. And, you do that a lot, and it's nice to have all that, that air going in and out.
Right.
But that being said, about 2 times ago when I went rock climbing, maybe a week ago, I fell off the wall, and the rope that was holding me burned my shoulder.
Ooh.
Because I was wearing a tank top, so it didn't hit the shirt. It hit the shoulder, and I got a rope burn on it, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have worn this tank top. And it was funny because I was actually just trying to get my friend to wear a tank top too, and I was like, definitely not anymore. Then later that day, burned the other shoulder. Same thing happened.
So that was, your lesson was being learned to you.
Exactly, yeah. And now whenever I go rock climbing, don't wear tank tops.
Yeah. Here's the other thing I'll say. If you get a nice, dry fit, moisture wicking type shirt.
Yeah.
Whatever brand. And it's like a kind of nicer form fitting.
Yeah.
I have just as much mobility.
Oh,
like,
good.
because I play basketball in it, and like sometimes I have more of a baggy one because I like to be able to grab it and wipe my face when I'm playing basketball. Yeah. But if you have a nice fitting one that actually fits your body well, and like, I know you're a taller guy, long torso, right?
Yep.
No.
Short
torso, long legs.
Honestly, I have a very regular torso, very long arms and legs.
Then it should fit. Like you get a longer fitting. Like I like some of the longer fitting tees just in normal, but you can get those in like workout stuff now. So like I bought some ones off Amazon that have like the swoop, they kind of drop down the bottom of the workout, but they're tighter up in your shoulders or up in your armpits, so they're not like baggy hang down. So I feel like but also like because it's kind of tight. You're like, oh, I look good in these.
Yeah.
Ah, my muscles look bigger. So I went from a medium size to a little more than medium size.
Is it just me, or do mirrors look better these days?
Yeah, exactly. Tighter fitting shirts, man. I'm about tight fit. It just looks great. It looks classy. Maybe not classy, but it looks good.
It looks like you were intentional about what you wore, which is your whole thing.
Yeah. And I just think like the tank top, it's more of like hey, I'm gonna go out. It's functional for activities.
Of course, yeah.
But like, if we're just here's the test I do for fashion versus function. If you're like, hey Ricky, Tony and I want to go out to dinner with you and Erica, and we're gonna go to Texas Roadhouse.
Yep.
It's not a fancy place. I don't have to dress up. I don't have to wear a collar.
Right.
I'm not gonna wear a tank top there. I'm gonna feel weird. I'm gonna feel out of place.
That's true.
Right? Like, we went to the lake yesterday, and then afterwards we were talking about going to Red Robin, and I was like, I'm kind of like shorter board shorts and a tank top, and everyone else, we were at the lake. I'm like, it's not like a fancy place, but it just feels out of fashion for what that place is expecting.
Okay, but I will say,
and I'd feel like a tank top is always like that for dinner.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Unless it's a luau.
If we're talking about, hey, I just went to the lake and we're going out to eat afterwards, I would do that.
Right.
Like I'm like, that's
we just
fine.
didn't go because we were smelly like lake water.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you're like, hey, we're going out to eat, we're gonna go to Red Robin, I wouldn't wear a tank top.
Right.
But if it was like after the lake and we're like already there, I'm like, I really want a burger. Like I've done that before. There's this place up in northern Arizona, right? It's Wet Beaver Creek. I don't know if you've been there, but they have a cliff jumping. So you hike in 3.5 miles and you hike out 3.5 miles, and you get really sweaty. But next to it is this place called Robbie's. Great burger place, fantastic burgers. Always go there, super sweaty and in a tank top.
Right, and I think that's fine. I'm just saying to make the conscious decision I'm going to wear a tank top out to dinner. I'm like, I think you should make a different decision.
I totally agree.
Not just for fashion either.
Yeah,
just looks like you didn't care.
It looks out of place.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's it. We've solved all the fashion problems of the world. If you're a male listening to this, let us know how we helped you be more fashionable.
Yeah. And
so wear 7-inch shorts, maybe 5 if you're feeling froggy.
Yeah.
I heard that saying the other day. I still don't know what it means, but if you're feeling flexing, wear a little tighter fit shirt. Don't rock your Jordans with shorts unless you're really confident, because you got to be. I will say, though, we talked about my Jordans on here. I went to our favorite coffee shop the other day. Well, favorite place that we go a lot.
Yeah.
Elevate.
Yep.
Was wearing my Jordans, black jeans, black ripped jeans, black t-shirt, red headband. I was wearing my bandana like I like to wear because I'm a karate kid. I go up on the stage. I got a nice spot. I was feeling good about myself. Set my stuff down. And the guy's like, hey, man, dope fit.
Yeah.
You know what I did?
What?
I texted Erica right away. I said, some guy said I have a dope fit. I was so proud.
I'm so proud of myself.
And then she was like, cool. And I was like, this guy's gassing me up. What's up? And then he sat and talked to me. It was a great time.
I can picture what you would look like. You did look good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear the same outfit tomorrow when I go to Elevate.
Awesome. Yeah.
See if we had someone else say something. Just kidding. I'll wear something slightly different. But.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Words of wisdom. You got 20 seconds. Go.
I like flip-flops. You should wear them. Wear whatever you feel confident in. Be confident, but not inappropriate.
I love that. Confident, but not inappropriate. We love you so much. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for listening. Remember, stay out.